Hello, and welcome to Live Tarot Tuesdays. How are we doing? I see we got Ruksana already in the chat. Hello, and you're up on your reading today. So let me actually turn the page to the right day. Yep, you are spot number one. Perfect. So I'm so glad you're already tuning in. I also see Seashells, which so glad to see you. You've been here like every week, so I greatly appreciate your support. Okay, so let's break down what happens at Live Tarot Tuesdays, right? So every Tuesday, I'm going to go live, and we're going to do 5 free readings. So basically, we're on a little bit of a wait right now. So if you want your live free psychic reading, all you have to do is one thing, is you have to drop hashtag free tarot into the live chat. And then make sure next to the hashtag free tarot, you tell me what kind of reading you want. If you have a question, hashtag free tarot, your question. If you want a love reading, hashtag free tarot, love reading. General advice, guidance, career, whatever it is, make sure you put that next to your hashtag free tarot. And if I don't see anything next to the hashtag free tarot, I'll just give you a general reading, right? Whatever spirit comes up with. So we do have today's readings full, and we are booked into October, right? October 19th. So the week after that, I will start taking people, and how I take people is I just take them first come, first serve. So after the video, I'll go through the chat, and then whoever says hashtag free tarot first, I'll get you on the list and just keep taking everybody down, right? If you've been here on a previous week and you already gave me the hashtag free tarot, make sure to check the description. It will tell you what week you're going to get your reading on and what spot you're going to get read on, right? So like I got Ruksana here. She was in the waiting room just waiting to get read. So because she knew she was spot number one, you know, so good to check your dates and your spot. Okay, so yes, hi Pinky Lee, how are we doing? See, hashtag free tarot. Okay, everybody make sure that's fine, but like make sure hashtag free tarot, one word, right? Okay, because that's just hashtag free, and then it says tarot love reading. So hashtag free tarot. Sorry, I'm like this with everybody. If I don't see the hashtag free tarot, like all one word, I'm not going to put you on the list, right? So I just have to have the same rules for everybody, because I've already said no to other people who haven't had that on there. So Priyanka, yes, it is your reading today. You have spot number 4. Yes, all right. I am good. How are you, Ruksana? Actually, you know what? Let's be honest, right? I was a little lethargic. I woke up today. I was up at 4. Had this class at 6, kind of fell back asleep through it, and then I've just been really tired today. So I am locked and loaded, ready to go. As you guys saw me drinking my alkaline water, I got some kombucha for some extra energy. Of course, I got my apple cider vinegar in with my carrot juice, and I can't forget my psychic smoothie. So I made sure to grab all 4 today, because I was like, I'm tired, right? So made sure I got something to give me the energy boost. Also worked with some essential oils this morning that give me some energy, and some of my supplements that give me some energy. Took some of those as well. My empath vitamins. So I'm ready to go. Actually, we're going to take a shot of apple cider vinegar, right? Wake my butt up. Thank you, Pinky Lee. I appreciate that. Love reading. You have the first spot for the week after October 19th. And after this, I'll update the list. So you could always just tune back and check the descriptions or the comments. But because I don't have the calendar in front of me, the week after the 19th, you'll have spot number 1. I haven't had my carrot juice in a while either. At least that one's from Trader Joe's, a little spicy, but I like it. All right, so let's see. Ruksana wants a love reading. Interesting. 4 out of the 5 people who signed up for today want love readings. So I got all my love decks over here. We're going to bring the love magic out, right? Okay. Oh, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate Pinky Lee. Probably should have grabbed a napkin. This one's a little bit. Thought I could reach it. Anyways, all right, let's jump in. Okay, so Ruksana. Ooh. So immediately, like, okay. So if you guys are new to my channel, like, so I'm a channeler, right? Whatever. But as soon as I start doing this, it like opens the channel to spirit, and spirit knows that I'm ready to start delivering messages. However, Ruksana, as soon as I like grab the decks, I saw 2 angel wings. So we're going to dive into that, but that definitely tells me you're being guided. And we're going to see what that means, because there might be some misdirection, but it might be pulling you back into focus to something. But your angels are coming in really strong right now. Very strong. It's almost wanting to make me emotional, but that's a really good thing. It's like when you feel love that deeply that you want to cry, like that's true love, right? No, they don't want me to use this deck. There's something, okay, because I keep hearing the word special, 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 and I'm like, okay, can you elaborate? Something special about to happen? Is she really special, or are they? I've got a couple decks. Hold on a second. Oh, wait, let me set this. Okay. Okay, give me a second. I know it's quiet. I'm just processing. Let me see. Oh, I really like that. Okay. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay. This is why sometimes I just need to speak what's happening, because I was like, I'm going to pull some more cards before I even jump in. Oh, I might jump in. We'll see. But it was almost like there was this very peace angelic energy, right? But it was almost like the sorrow energy. And I felt this waiting energy, but I was like, okay, like tell me the story. So I just did like a past, present, future to kind of just a 3 card to see what's going on. And we're going to keep pulling some more. However, it's very interesting because the past, there's a 10 of swords. So that's the ending, right? There's always some love. That's too general, right? So that's why I'm like, let's dive in deeper. We've also got the page of swords. So, but this kind of feels, this is the one I want to pull a clarifier, because things are being, and I didn't know, because I'm like, there's almost like this standalone energy, and it might be you felt like, or maybe you're feeling like you fight against the world. However, and I'm not sure, there's some kind of gem being polished. That's you, or you might be taking care of something to a very detail that we're going to clarify this, but it's interesting because we have the Emperor, the 4 of Cups, and a 3. So and the Emperor is a 4. So we have 2 4s over here, but the 3s are waiting, right? The 3 could also be third party. Let me see. Let's dive in a little bit deeper. Pull clarifiers. Oh my God. Okay. So I haven't even showed you guys the card. So I have to do this, right? Because there's the 4, right? The 4 of Cups. The Emperor, like I said, is the 4. However, get this, right? Here's the other 4 voices. And it's interesting because over here we have, like, we already have 2 swords, right? So that's the third one. Okay. Swords can be tougher energies. Okay. I was going to say tougher lessons, but I guess we're going to go with energies. The swords actually represent energies, air signs. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let me get another one. I actually really like this deck because look at this 4 of Swords. Like, to me, I don't know if you can see that little person there, but it's almost like you're being divinely guided, like the light with your angels. Your guides are definitely directing you towards something. Oh, but there is a path there, right? There's the white light coming in, and that person's on a path. I'm still being very general. Give me a second. I'm still trying to get everything together. Let's clarify in the present energies. What flipped? I can't even make this up. Oh, no, that's a page, right? So page goes to knight. Are they the same suit? No, swords. But that's like a leveling up energy. That's the beauty. Ooh, that's the true beauty of the world. But that's something, because there's that bow. I'm still missing something. Give me a second. I'm going to the future energy. Nine materials. Okay, because this is about you. Let me ask 2 questions. There's the other four of emotions. Wow. So we got 4 fours out. Okay, let's start there. Fours are stability. They are grounding energies. They are actually family. They're very earth. They're foundational energies, but that's building to something new, right? So it's easy to say. That's why I was like, I wanted some more cards. It's easy to say, yeah, in the past, this is like no action. There's nothing happened. This could even be single, especially with the 10 that's wrapping up a tougher cycle. What do I want to get on this one? I'll try this one. Give me 1 second. It's that icy energy. That's interesting. Okay. I don't know what we're going to do. 1 second. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Make a lot more sense. Okay. Wow. Okay. The twin flame card came out. Give me a second. I'm still processing this, but whoa. Okay. This is in your present energy. Okay. Here's what it feels like, right? I'm just going to be, let me separate these into past, present, future so I could see what this is. There, that's what's holding you back. Okay. So I didn't want to I hate speaking generally, right? Like I want to be able to tell you guys predictions and dates and facts and like stuff that you know you're not going to hear from anybody else. And it feels very general in the past, or it's the past. So that's fine. Right? The ending, the no action. It's interesting because the Queen of Voices is a very like, what I feel today is very strong. I feel structured energy from her today. She doesn't normally stand for that. That's the energy I'm feeling, like strong and structured and it's fierce, independent. Woman, however, there's this very much isolated, alone energy is what it feels like, right? You've got the 4 of Swords alone. You've got the offer card here, but it's surrounded by darkness, right? Interesting. The Queen of Voices is surrounded by darkness. That even if you're with a bunch of people, it's one of two things. You either feel really alone or it's surrounded by a lot of lower vibrational energies or darkness or something, right? There's no actually bad in this world, but there's some kind of cloud. It's just your hurdle to get over, right? That's a lesson. So if it's other people, it's almost like they might not be serving your highest good, but however, there is a shift because I like the way where the present goes. It's very interesting. 1 second. It may feel like that's because this is okay. Sorry. May feel that things are at a standstill. There is an energy of something being removed. We have the Devil. So this is codependent patterns. It can be a toxic relationship. It can be addictiveness. It can be breaking free of limiting beliefs. It can be like an enabling codependent pattern or a person, but it's almost like this is being removed and it might take some time because it's interesting with the Devil and the twin flame. I feel them as 2 separate peoples. This is in the present energies. It almost, I know the twin flame came out in the present energies, but I'm telling you, this person is not here in your present life. It's not the person you're meant to be with. I want to take the card and put it in the future energy. It's here in the present telling me that's fine. It needs to be where it's at because we have the end of the end. Wow. 8 of Pentacles with the Knight and the Page, right? So there is a slower moving process of things being removed for you. Could be obstacles and blocks. I felt the angels coming in the beginning. They could also be lining stuff up for you because I'm telling you, this person, if you see in this deck, it's almost like they're shadows, right? So they're off in the shadows, but they're, interesting with all the darkness, right? They're waiting to come forward. It's not even like they're waiting on you or you're waiting on them. It's more the other side is kind of taking care of this. It's just not time. Your timelines haven't met up yet. You guys are on timelines and you're going somewhere, and eventually you meet up. And I know this came in the present energy, but it's still not quite time because there's something still being removed from your life. Whether this is a person, a belief, a pattern, something it's been a part of your energy for some time, and this is kind of taking some work to get through it, but that's okay, because there's that polishing. I don't know, I was like polishing a gemstone, I felt with that, but this is rough around the edges. We're getting to smooth it out, smooth it out, smooth it out. This is that transitional energy you're going through, but this is part of the process, right? Because this is interesting. Okay, we've got, I don't even know how many fours out. 1, 2, 3, 4 fours. I love that. 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, but you have 3 of the fours in the future energy, surrounded by the 9 of Pentacles and the awakening with vibrations, right? So I like where you're going. Again, I'm using the word going. This is future. However, the Emperor is almost, it's funny. Maybe he's funny. I feel like this guy's going to have a sense of humor, because it's interesting. It's almost, pardon me. There's like 2 energies I'm feeling from the Emperor. One, it's almost like calling you to, is that what's being smoothed out? There's something about your masculine energy, right? We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. I don't know if it's calling you to rise up to your masculine, or it needs to be smoothed out more into the feminine, but something about your masculine energy is being awoken. Yes, the awakening of the vibrations, but there's also this triggersome energy with it. But I think that's where the twin flame comes in, because it's interesting, but they don't come in until you reach the 9 of materials. 9 of materials, simply put, is your cup is full. You don't need love, right? Sure, you're open. You're not shutting your heart, you're closing your heart off, but you don't need it, right? And when you're at that state of I don't need it, that's when love always comes find you. Think about it. When you don't want a relationship, that's when you always find the relationship, right? If you're in one, this is that ending. It's being removed to align you back with somebody else. Because here's the thing. This, of the other energy I was feeling of the masculine, is the twin flame that will come. Ooh. That's interesting. Because I was like seeing somebody marching in, but it's funny because it's almost like he's gonna come in as this like not. Oh, I don't like saying that, but that's what it feels like. Knight in shining armor. But I'm telling you, you guys are gonna be very best friends. It's a loyal energy. Oh, this guy's funny. He's got a sense of humor. He definitely has a sense of humor. I see him with a beard too, as well. He's tall. He's taller. He's gonna be taller than you. I want to pull a card. There's this this 3. What do I want to clarify it with? Because there's something else going on with this 3. Because I've got 3 4s, and the other 4s over here, and I've got this 3, and I want to make sure this isn't third party, because that's got me in a funny feeling. Oh my God, I can't even make this up. 3 of Cups, right? I'm like, what does this mean? What does it mean? Let me pull a clarifier out. 3 emotions. The emotions are cups. So what clarified the 3 of Cups is 3 of Cups? I can't even. The spirit is freaking hysterical. This is this guy. He's got such a sense of humor. He's like a jokester, because here's the thing. It didn't feel like deception. It didn't feel like cheating. I thought I could trust this person. So I'm like, why is there 3 people? Because in this deck, you see there's this guy and he's got 3 people up here waiting. So I'm like, okay, is this third party? Because according to the card, that's what it would look like, right? He's got 3 women. But I'm like, I don't feel that for him. But he's almost like this jokester. Like, here's the thing. Oh, I don't know what the punchline is, though. But let me see if I can pull one more card, because I'm like, that's just... Oh, it's interesting. Oh my God, this guy does have a beard in this card. I swear I didn't even notice that. It's obviously this is not what it looks like, but I was like, he's got a beard for sure. Knight of Swords. So we have another knight out. Let me grab that card. And Queen of Pentacles. So I mean, it's interesting because we do have the awakening and the vibrations here. So when you do meet your twin, you can go through a spiritual awakening. That usually happens, right? But even if you're already on the awakening path, which technically we all are, however, it's just waking up to newer levels of consciousness, because that's what we're all here doing, like growing through our soul evolution. However, your awakening with him feels in your heart center. He's going to get you out to laugh and have more fun. because I keep getting pulled back. This, oh, it's interesting. There's, oh yeah, that's the 3 cups. I was like, what are these 3 things in the walls? 3 cups, never mind. But I think that's, it's almost like he's going to get you out of your comfort zone. It's going to test your limits a little bit, but I think it's good because it's like you break out of the shell, and that might also help with the awakening because you'll take things very much lightheartedly. Things can roll off your back. It's getting it's funny because it's around your heart, but it's connecting with laughter. I like it, but that's almost going to help increase the vibrations because you're able to just let things go and laugh things off. I like this person for you. It doesn't, if you're in a relationship right now, it doesn't feel like that's the one you're in because we did have the devil, and this feels like this is what's being removed. And again, this feels like he's here waiting in the shadows, like he's about to come into your life. So I like where you're going with love. It feels like you've been on a little bit of a struggle, of some battles, some challenges, but you're like this warrior, even if you don't consider yourself that, you are, because you keep fighting, you keep pushing through. And so I'm telling you, your present energy is very transitional, and it's almost like your vibrations are evening out because it's getting you ready for this next relationship. And you're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm telling you, I can't even express how much laughter. This guy, I'm just like, stop. I can see him off there laughing. I was like, okay, get it. He's got a sense of humor though. Yeah, and look out for a guy. He's taller. He's got a beard. Trying to see if I get anything else. Let me see one thing. Okay, well, I kept hearing the name Chris, but like I was second guessing it, right? So I was like, is this really his name? Like, what's happening, right? This is too funny. So I wanted to ask, is his name Chris? Because there's some kind of Chris connection, at least. That's what it feels like. What comes out? The 2 of Cups. This is literally the twin flame card, I read it as, and 10 of materials. That's the happy ending. Interesting, the first card that came out was a 10, and the last one I'm pulling is another 10, but that's the completion. That's that unity. That's like the time is now. That's that happily ever after. So love will find you. It's coming. He's here in the shadows. It's just coming, not here now. And if you're in a relationship, it doesn't feel like that's going, it's almost like holding you back from your potential. It's almost like that's that energy with the vibrations. It's almost like lowering your vibration. And the angels are here really trying to raise your vibration because they're trying to get you in with the better match. So, okay, Ruksana, we will wrap up your reading right there. And I'll jump back in this chat and see what's going on with all you beautiful souls today. Let's see. Okay. All right. Karen, hi. How are we doing? Thanks so much for tuning in. Miriam, hello. Where are we tuning in from? Nothing is good happening in my love life. That kind of makes, I'm sorry, that's Ruksana, right? That actually makes sense because remember, well, that was the past, but we started out with the 10 and the 4, like nothing was happening. And that was like the devil in the present energy. It felt like something was kind of holding you back. Miriam, can I ask a question? Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to explain what we're doing and how I can get you on the list to get your reading. Okay, never mind. There's a list. Okay, I take it you went back and read it. Nusha, 5 July. Hi. Okay. Oh, that's so funny because I was hearing the name Chris, and now Nusha's saying her, or when will I meet the person, Chris or Gemini? I was like, there's this Chris connection. That's what it felt like, more Chris connection. Ruksana, if his name isn't actually Chris, there might be a connection to a Chris. Like you might meet him through a Chris, or his best friend might be a Chris. Maybe his middle name is Christopher, but hey, maybe it's I'm not sure, but there's some kind of Chris connection with your guy. Okay. Okay. Hello, Chirayu. I had to check how to pronounce it. Thank you for helping me last time. How are we doing? Okay. Ruksana is asking a question about Wasim. I'm not sure. I don't know who Wasim is. However, we just got done with your reading. BK. Oh, whoa. It just went all the way up. How are we doing, BK? I greatly appreciate you. And BK is always in all my videos and all my chats so much. Yogit, yes, I'm so glad you're here because you got the next spot. You got spot number 2. All right. I love when you guys tune into the lives. I know some of you guys catch the replay when you get your reading. Okay. All right. Oh, perfect. And see, this is why I'm glad you're here, Yogit, because I didn't have anything down for you. So I was going to give you a general reading. But now Yogit's saying, what is Taurus feelings for me? When will he contact me? Right. So perfect. Now we could do another. Everybody's got a love reading today. All my 5 spots are filled with love readings. I love it. And M Goll, yes, I'm so glad you're here as well. Hi, I have you on the 5th spot for a love reading as well. Okay. Yes, I heard your name for the 24th. That's you. I got you in today. Yes, Priyanka's here. You got spot number 4. I got you. Okay, Johnson, Jamie. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm almost to the chat. Oh, you're welcome, Ruksana. Okay, here's what we're doing, right? Every Tuesday, I'm going to do 5 free readings. And basically, I have a list going on right now. So today's readings are full. However, you can get your name on the list and I'll get you on the wait list, right? So how to get your name on the wait list? All you have to do is basically just one thing. Just drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat. However, if I don't see anything next to the hashtag free tarot in the chat, I will just do a general reading. Okay. So if you have a question, hashtag free tarot in the question. If you want a love reading, hashtag free tarot in the love reading. Okay. And I will get you guys on the list. We are full until October 19th. So it is literally first come, first serve. Wrong deck. When we're done with today, I'll go through the chat and I'll just take them from top to bottom. Whoever signs up first will get that first spot, and I'll just keep going down the list. So make sure you guys check back in the description because it will have the week you're going to get your reading on, right? So you know when to tune back in since we're on a list. Thank you for the list. Oh, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for signing up for the reading. Okay. So let's give these all a quick shuffle out the old energies. We'll bring in some new love and lights. Let's see. And we're going to move on to Yogit because Yogit V's got spot number 2 today, right? Okay. And let me just go back up to the question. I believe it was about a Taurus and the feelings for Taurus, right? What is Taurus feelings for me? When will he contact me? Okay. We're going to jump into that in about 2 seconds. Maybe like 2 minutes. Gonna shuffle these decks up. Yes. All right. Karen. All right. Hashtag free tarot. Karen is getting on the list for a love reading. Thanks so much. Karen's read for me several times. Let me say this. Karen's also got a YouTube channel. I think she's doing a lot of the live readings on Facebook, though. You'll have to check her out. Karen, I might be pronouncing it Eke, E-K-E. Go check her out, right? Every time she's read for me on freaking YouTube, I don't even tell her my question. She just does it, and I'm just like, how did you do that? You're in my mind, right? So definitely go check her out on Facebook as well, because I think the last I saw she was still doing live readings, I believe on Monday. Am I right, Karen? Is it Mondays? I don't want to try to help her. I'm like, wait a second. Let's give out correct information. Yeah, she's even got a Facebook group on there too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like supporting other tarot card readers, right? So let's see. Let's just one card we'll throw in the middle. And I'm new. Kiki, hey, how are we doing? Thanks so much for tuning in. Okay, Kiki, I just like 2 minutes ago just explained what we're doing and how to get your name on the list. I'm about to jump into the second reading. So if you just want to rewind about 2 minutes, you can see how to get your name on the list. And I'll also explain in between each reading. If you want to watch this reading, I'll explain after we do the next week. Okay, thank you, lovely. Yes, magical. Oh, man, I didn't even know it's called Magical Mondays. I love that. Magical Mondays on Facebook. Yeah, go check Karen out. She's pretty cool. All right, so let's see. All right, let me get a couple sips of stuff. You guys missed the beginning. I locked and loaded all my drinks up today to give me some energy. I was like extra tired today, so it'll wake up those energies, right? Okay. One more second. Gotta include that apple cider vinegar in my psychic smoothie, yo. I've been loving this thing. I just started, I think it was last week or the week before I just started making it. It's pretty cool. I mean, I always make the green smoothies, but the psychic one's pretty cool. Okay. Poornima, yes, waiting for my reading on the 21st. Let me make sure that's the week because I changed the list. Yes, Poornima, you are spot number 1. I got your twin flame reading up. All right. All right. So we're going to move on to Yogit V. We're going to see Taurus's feelings. And when will Taurus be coming back? So it's separation energy. All right. A little alkaline water to wash it down. I know. I just went down like poured different drinks. I'm a special soul today. Raising those vibrations. Oh, I needed some extra help with the energies today. All right, so Yogit V. Let's see. Okay, the first card come out is give your relationship a chance. This might be a message to the person. It says work on your partnerships. Might be a lack thereof there. Let's see. We had a couple cards. You know what we're gonna do? Yeah, you want to let me see what's going on. I think we might just do a past, present, future, and all the love, because then I can see the timeline. I can see what happened right now, like what's going. So let's get 3 cards. This will have to do with the general energy of the relationship. Oh man, I should have got my other. I do have one other. Okay, that makes sense with this. 1 second. I do have one other love deck. Well, I have 2, but I didn't think I'd need it. I use a lot of my twin flame readings. Okay. Okay, Taurus energies. Let me see. I'll leave that as the overall. Tap it into the Taurus. Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can get a timeline. Well, we'll jump to that in a second. Let me see if I can get one more on this. Okay, there we go. Interesting. Actually, let's pull on time. I was going to jump into this. Let me pull on timeline now so I can. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the good news is they're definitely coming back. However, there's definitely a but. Let me pull on one more thing. Oh, Spirit's funny. I love it though. Okay, give me one more second because this is interesting. How do I want to word this? Okay, obviously you don't want me asking any more questions. I got one more before I jump in. Because that's the only thing where I'm like, that's probably why. Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm in my own little thing today. Okay. All right. Perfect. That actually makes more sense. Okay. Because here's the thing. There was kind of like two different energies in the present. And so I was like, are we dealing with another person? And I asked if there's two people. And it's funny because we actually got a two come out. So I was like, okay. Seems like in the past, there was some immaturity. It might be on the emotional side, but we do have the pride and ego card come out with the playfulness. So to me, that says, and we also have the Four of Swords, it wasn't really going to go anywhere. It was almost like doomed before it started, even if things started out good at that time. And I just want to say that I really emphasize that at that time, it wasn't meant to go anywhere. That's the past. That's fine, right? So it's interesting. Let me keep these separate so I know where we're at. The present goes into, there's where I was like, uh-oh, where are we going with this? That's why I'm glad I kept pulling, right? So we have the mask. And we have conclusion. We also have unrequited love, but we have the Hierophant, which is commitment. So I wanted to keep pulling because and ask certain questions. Is this the Taurus? Is this somebody else? Are they changing? Is it the same cycle? What was going on? So I could get to the bottom of it, because unrequited love is definitely like, how do I want to put this? What happened in the future energy? Okay. So 100% they're coming back. Here's the thing though, right? So they have to learn to take that mask off. They're almost afraid of love, or maybe it's commitment, or maybe intimacy. That's the unrequited love. To be blunt, it's I'm not sure if I actually buy what they're saying when they come back, but there's a but, because if you kind of hang in with them a little bit and just kind of go at their pace, I feel it will work out. It might take some time though, because there is a slow moving offer coming in, but we also do have the codependency. So in the future, definitely be aware that you guys like don't get too much wrapped up in each other, and you can still have the independent lives and still come together. However, it really kind of feels on their side, but there's this breaking free energy, right? The breaking free, I feel definitely attached with the mask, the inclusion, the required love, especially in the codependency. I don't think it feels like when they come back, it might be a little challenging picking up the pieces, but they're not going anywhere. We've got the Hierophant there. That's the commitment card, right? That can actually symbolize marriage. I just use it as like long-term commitment energy. So they're definitely not going anywhere. However, so we do have like conclusion, and we do have the 10. And then also to clarify it, it's the 5. So the 5 is the change, the transition that they're going through. So it's almost like, to be very blunt, do you have the patience to deal with this? If you do, great, because it will get to a more committed, stable energy in the future, but it's going to be a slow, trying process, right? Because it almost feels like they're physically there, but maybe they're not mentally there, emotionally there, or spiritually there. They're kind of checked out, but it's because they're going through this process. They're there, and maybe that's when they're around you. They're being forced to face this mask, because you do have the conclusion. And if you look, it's like the lock goes to the key. It doesn't feel like an ending. It feels like it fits. It's just, I got to force it in, is what it feels like. So, but that's their issues to go through with the unrequited love. So they have to face their shadow side to get through this. I see them doing it, but it scares the hell out of them, right? Here's the thing though, because I asked, remember, if it was this person, we have the 10 of Pentacles with the King of Cups. These are yeses to me. Let me see if I can get an actual timeline, because the other person, it just kind of feels like it's two sides of them. That's why I was like, I don't actually, if they're with somebody else, sure, now that's fine. However, I don't see that. It doesn't feel like they're in another relationship, because it feels like you two. Okay, Justice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like where it's going. It just seems a little bit of a rocky ride to get there. And so if you have the patience to get through it, let me see if I can get when, because it's, oh yeah, that was the other thing. I can't remember if I said this or not. I asked if it was this year or not, and it definitely came out this year. Oh, that was the when I asked about the 10. Yes. Yes. And so it definitely is this year. Let me see if I can find out when. Maybe closer to October. Let me see. Yeah, August isn't time. September is a big no. October's what I heard, but it still feels like there's a but attached to it. Like I'm coming back, but, and if anybody knows me, there's the 3 of Cups. Okay, it's like but takes back everything you just said. So I hardly use that word. I use the word however a lot. Okay. Whether you're there or not in November, that's when they're really going to be triggered with their shadow a lot. So that actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, but that's the payoff. Okay, so I kind of did one for each month, right? So I heard October, but I was like, I still didn't feel confident. That's when they're coming, not like saying that out loud to you. It just felt like they're coming back in October, but do I want to trust them? But do I want to take them back? But there was some kind of but attached to their coming back. But that's the only card I got a yes on for the October. The November, this is when they have to do the real work. Their shadow is going to be triggered. Don't take anything personally during that time. November feels like that's you. It's like you two are together, right? I only see you two, but you're on this roller coaster. And so that might be a little bit of bumpy of a ride. You're jerking around a little bit. So just don't take anything personally. I do like December for you because you go from 7 of Pentacles to 8 of Pentacles. You also got the Magician, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So things do seem to level out, at least in the mindset. This is of the Taurus, which will stable out the relationship with you, ending in the Queen of Pentacles. And next year can be a lighter energy. However, you're going to need a little bit of patience, especially to get through the beginning, which kind of feels like November. Make sure when they come, it's interesting. How do I want to put that? Because I don't want to say, make sure when they come back, they prove themselves to you, yes and no. Because it's almost like if you give them an ultimatum or demand this, or you have to do this, they're going to retreat and they're going to disappear as fast as they come back. Yes, they do need to show you that they changed and they're going to be there and they're going to make the offer to you. However, if you say anything almost like too threatening, they're going to disappear. That's what it feels like. That's that but with October. They're coming back, but they've got one foot out the door already. So if you have the patience to kind of just suck up your pride and your ego, because that's what kind of came in. This was their issue to get over. But it feels like in October, if you can suck up your pride and your ego and just kind of like, it will help this Taurus get to their shit, but that's still not necessarily your burden to carry. But that's up to you. That's why I was like, if you have the patience to get through it, sure. I like where it's going. It's just going to be a little bumpy of a ride to get there. So anything that comes out of the Taurus's mouth in November, do not take personally, okay? It's almost like it's the Taurus's stuff. But December, things do seem to get better. And I can't see into next year, but it does feel lighter, right? Especially with the way it's going. So that's up to you. They'll definitely come back. It's just how much patience. It's the best word I can use to describe. Do you have to deal with it to get to your like happily ever after? So, all right, Yogit. We will wrap up your reading right there, and I'm gonna jump back in this chat and see what's going on with all you lovely souls. Let me get these cards back up here. Okay, all right. Let's see how everybody's doing. Okay. All right, so we left off with Kiki. Oh no, Priyanka. Oh, we're done there. Okay. Roshani, hi. How are we doing? Okay, give me 1 second, and I'm gonna explain how we get on the list. Right, dear, can I ask a question, or is there a list? Goll, what you mean? Can you ask a question? I'm doing your reading today. Goll's like, get me on the list. You got spot number 5. I got you in for a love reading. You could have any kind of reading you want, though, but you don't gotta wait. You're already on the list. Goll's like, you're funny. I love it. Your birthday, September 21st. Oh, happy early birthday. Is that next Tuesday? Wait, no. Oh, September. I'm thinking August. It's the 24th. I told you guys I was like really lethargic this morning. Whoa, I'm losing it. Okay. Narissa, hi. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, yeah, then my apologies. If you want to ask a question, sure. Goll, all I have is a love reading. So it's left kind of general in the area of love. If you got a particular question about love, let me know so I can get that on your reading. So We'll move on to Sabrina, but before we do, I'm going to kind of explain to everybody that's just jumping on the live what we're doing. I forgot DT today. It's my turn, but luckily I'm here. May the angels wanted. I forgot DT today. I don't know what that means. Well, I just did yoga, so I'm confused, but that's okay. All right. Sunball is asking. Okay, I'm about to explain what we're doing. Okay. And all right, so here's what we're doing. Every Tuesday, I'm doing 5 free readings, right? So today's spots are awful. We are on a wait list. We are on a wait list going into October. So if you've been here on a previous week and you got your name on the list, make sure you check the description so you can see what week you're going to get read and what spot you are, because I take 5 people every week. So how to get your name on the list? All you got to do is one thing. You just got to drop a hashtag free tarot into the live chat. However, if I don't see anything next to the hashtag free tarot, I'm just going to give you a general reading. So if you have a question, make sure you put hashtag free tarot in your question. Or today we got 5 love readings, so you should put hashtag free tarot love reading. Whatever it is you like, the less I know, the better. However, you can say hashtag free tarot guidance, hashtag free tarot career, hashtag free tarot, whatever it is that you want your reading on, right? And I'll get you guys on the list. So then make sure you guys check back with the comments or the descriptions, because we'll have the updated list after this. So you'll know what week to tune back in, right? Because we are on a little bit of a wait. So let's see. Let me give these a couple more. Which one did I just do? That one? Okay. I forgot that today it's my turn, but luckily I'm here. May the angel. Oh, okay. Well, see, the angels got you here today. You forgot today was your turn, but see, the angels said, hey, why don't you go watch a Starry Dreams psychic reading today, right? You're like, oh, wait, it's my reading. You're like, oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm on one today. I'm like a little loopy. I said this earlier, so if you guys have been watching, my apologies. But I was like so lethargic this morning. I was like, ready to go back to bed. So I got my locked and loaded drinks, my apple cider vinegar, my kombucha, and my my psychic smoothie to help give me some energy here. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm a little goofy today. Okay. All right, so Sabrina is spot number 3 about Justin's feelings. Okay. It is my turn now. If Sabrina not here, no. So, because Sabrina can watch the replay. So, even if somebody's not here, it says in his description what week they are. So, people do jump on and watch the replay. The list is the list, and first come, first serve. So, but Priyanka, you're right after Sabrina. So, hold on. You got spot number 4, okay? Okay. So, we'll do Sabrina about Justin, and then we'll jump on to Priyanka, and then we'll do M. Goll. Okay, so those got the last readings for today. And then Palvini, hi, how are we doing? Thanks so much for tuning back in. All right, so, all right. Let me get some of my juices. All right, so Justin, right? Getting a little thick. Okay. I'm going to see Justin's feelings for Sabrina. Why do I just feel missing energy? It's the first thing I'm feeling. Definitely strong missing energy. Something's coming in about September, though. Interesting. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. We'll dive in a little bit deeper. That's very interesting. So the first card that came out, I'm just doing Everybody Got Love. I guess we're doing past, present, future. We kind of see the timelines, right? So the first card that came out is Metamorphosis. So that almost felt like, though, that's what their energy did, Justin's energy did to you, because I'm like, it allowed you, I don't want to say spread your wings and fly, but you became this beautiful butterfly, this shining light when you were around Justin. It's almost like Justin turned on this light within you that might have been dimmed. However, I want to tell you, you didn't need Justin for that. But that's maybe what it feels like. That's the past. The present energy is barrier. And the future energy says the answer is no. So I'm going to pull some cards. However, just based off these three, that feels like there's a missing energy. It felt very missing in action. That even if you're in the physical relationship, they're not showing up the way that you deserve them to be, the way you deserve to be treated. But there's some kind of barrier that's standing in the way. But I mean, the future, the answer is no. It doesn't look very good. Let's see. Justin's feelings for Sabrina. Yeah, they're not ready. That's interesting. Whoa. There's a misalignment with beliefs. I don't think I don't know if you just don't know them well enough, or your values wouldn't line up well. Like it wouldn't. I don't know if you always keep, that's the future. Okay. Because we have the moon and the 10 of cups in the past. So it's interesting because even though that I feel you as the metamorphosis, but I feel that's how you're viewing yourself. Like that's how I said, it just doesn't feel purposeful. Even if you're happy and you have these feelings, that's the best way I can describe what I'm feeling in the past. That's the past. The present, it just feels like there would be a lot of I'm sorry's and jumping through a lot of hurdles to make it work. Like saying I'm sorry for the wrong thing though, or thinking may not be gifts, but almost like I could make up for it with something. 2 of Wands, short journey. Okay, yeah. With the Knight of Voices, the barrier, right? The future energy with the answer is no, and the Emperor. The Emperor, honestly, I want to. What was screamed at me when it came out was like man up, and I don't know if that's like what he needs to hear, or somebody's telling that to him. Maybe it's you in a fight. However, that's what but I actually don't see it happening. It's almost like leaving you wondering or waiting. I think if you're waiting for a love offer, I don't think you're going to get the one you want. Even if he does come forward with something, which I don't think he will, you don't deserve that. You deserve so much better. It doesn't feel like it treated very right in the relationship. I don't know if that's the way to put it. Not that necessarily he would treat you bad, but like you deserve so much better is the good way to put it. Other deck do I want to grab? Oh, let's go to the exact question. Forgiving and learning. What did I say about all the sorries? And it says worth waiting for it, but it also, I'm stuck on the waiting energy because you're like standing alone. And it's interesting because this guy has a thing of flowers and so does this guy. And I'm just like, are you always trying to make up for something? I mean, honestly, I would let yeah, there's definitely strong feelings for Justin, but what it feels like is you deserve so much more, and this was not the right relationship for you. This person definitely has a lot of growing up to do. It feels like there's just some games energy that even if they get in the relationship, it's just a game. There's not like real steady commitment in love, but that might not be Justin's fault. Honestly, it might be something to do with the upbringing and not shown love. So there's where that immaturity energy comes from, especially with the Knight of Voices. But I mean, it doesn't get any clearer than the answer is no. And that may not be what you want to hear, but it doesn't feel Justin is a good match for you right now. It doesn't get any clearer. So it's just, and it does say short journey, right? So even if you guys were to start something, the barrier's coming in because it's not really meant to be. I mean, we have free will, so we can do what we want. However, that's why it's very short-lived, because as you release and heal from the past, it's funny, release, right? You might just have to release and let go of this. However, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I asked if somebody with better was coming. Okay, because that's why I was like, all right, well, forget Justin, even though you don't want to forget Justin. I was like, is there anybody better coming? So we have 2 9s. 9s are like, you're that close to the ending. 10s wrap up the whole cycle. So to have 2 9s come out with the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor, I'm sorry, not the Emperor, the Hierophant, which is stability, commitment, like leading to a more stable, committed relationship. There is somebody, but it's more right around the corner, because the 9s they're not quite cycle completed. You didn't get a 1, like with Justin, you got a 2. That's so far from like, that's still waiting, right? But the next person that has a 9, all you have to get to do is 10, close out a cycle, and the aces start anew. So there is somebody coming, but it's around the corner. In my how I see this, Justin's not the one for you. Okay. All right. Sabrina, we'll wrap up your reading. You know, sometimes I feel bad. I'm like, I know this is not what they want to hear, but I'm like, it comes out so clear sometimes to me. She's like, I don't want to hear that. What you mean? But I'm always going to tell you guys exactly what I see, what I feel, what I hear. So I don't want to like tell you guys some fantasy and be like, oh my God, he's the one, and it's all roses and perfect. And then you're like, a week later, you're like, well, this person lied and cheated. What do you mean? Right? So, you know, the truth isn't always beautiful sometimes. I mean, everything's actually beautiful, but we may not like the truth sometimes. Okay. Namaste. Hello, Yash. How are we doing? I love the namaste. 1 verse a day. Okay. I'm going to explain what we're doing in 1 second. Ooh, Paul Vini. Yes. Okay. Except for hashtag free tarot needs to be 1 word, right? Because hashtag free is, I'm not sure what that is. So hashtag free tarot, 1 word will get you on the list. All right, we'll jump right in. Paul Vini is amazing. I wanted to jump in and let you guys know how to get your name on the list, right? Because we are on a wait list. So we're on a wait list into October. And there is only 1 way to get your name on the list, is you drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat, all 1 word. And I will take them first come, first serve. So if you guys want a particular reading, like today, we're doing all love readings just by chance. That's just what happened. However, if you have a question or anything else, make sure you put hashtag free tarot in your question, hashtag free tarot love reading, hashtag free tarot, whatever you want your reading on. If you're just whatever the spirits say, right, and you just want to leave it open for a general reading, you just put hashtag free tarot in the chat, and I will get you guys on the list, and we will do a general reading. And let me see, getting these cards back in. Yes, thank you very much. Look at that, I don't even have any moderators, and Paul Vini's jumping in and helping. Okay, yeah, so definitely come back, check the descriptions so you can see what week you're getting your reading on. In the comments and in the descriptions, I always have the week. Got my little list here, right? So I always update it in the comments and chats after the video is over, so you guys can check what week you're getting your reading on. Let's see. All right. Let me scroll back into this chat. Okay. Oh, not that far. My mouse likes to play tricks on me. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Paul Vini, updating everybody. Yeah, just leave it on here. Okay. 1 verse. How to ask a question. Hashtag free tarot. Put your question right next to it. Sylvia Shears. Hey, girl. How are you doing? Thanks so much for tuning in. Beanie, yes, you're amazing. Yes. Okay, Kiki. Hashtag free tarot reading. Okay. Close enough. I'll take it right now, guys. I'm very normally particular just because I get like so many comments. I go through it, and I have like not taken people in the past. So hashtag # free tarot, all one word, get you on the list. Okay. All right. Just to be fair, because I can't say in the past that I've like said no to other people and then taken you guys on another week. So I just got to stick with guidelines, right? Rules can be important at times. All right. I'm sorry. I'm definitely on one today. I have to go back to sleep after this. Okay. Let's see. All right. Hashtag free tarot. Kiki. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. I love it. Okay. Got you on the list. Okay. One verse a day. Hashtag free tarot. Got you on the list. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Sylvia. It's good to see you in here. Oh, I'm good. I'm good, except for I don't know. I woke up really lethargic, and maybe I overdid it today with I locked and loaded my energy drinks with kombucha, apple cider vinegar, and my psychic smoothie. So I'm a little goofy right now. It's all right. Maybe we just need to bring some laughter into the readings today, you know? Okay. M. Goll. Yep. Hi. How's the heart? I love it. All right. 2 more spots and you're up, right? So we're moving on to Priyanka. Priyanka wants to know about, I know you're in the chat, but this is what I got last time. Kay's current thoughts about me. Okay. Is that what we're still doing the reading on, Priyanka? Like, so I always want to check, especially if you're in the chat, I will double check because so many people are waiting like 2-3 weeks and like, you know, life happens, right? So what my question was 2-3 weeks ago may not be my question today. So things happen. Okay. What he feels about me. He is my new friend. Okay. So we will see about the new friend, Kay, what he feels. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. Ginger tea. You know what? I love my ginger kombucha. I think I just got this new brand of, this is a wild berry ginger. So it's got blueberry, blackberry, ginger, and green tea. However, when I just drink ginger kombucha, I'm like, woo! It's like taking a straight shot of apple cider vinegar. That wakes up my energies big time. So I'm thinking about the tea though. I could definitely make some ginger tea. I got some ginger here. That would be some good stuff for afterwards. Yes, ginger gives me energy. I make some ginger turmeric. Just boil some water, put some ginger and some turmeric in it, add some honey and some lemon. Oh, it's good. I haven't made that in a while. Okay. All right. Can you change your question? Yes, absolutely. It's your reading. Okay. What feels about me? Okay. So is that the question? We want to know what Kay feels about you, your new friend, or Kay's out? We talking about a new friend instead. Okay, what S feels about me? S is the new friend. Oh, my apologies. Okay, the S was the name. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to do Priyanka's reading, and we're going to see what S feels about Priyanka. All right, so we will jump on in. Okay. It's a rather lonesome energy I'm feeling. Let me see. Yeah, there's an energy of heartbreak. Let me see. Might be something of the past. Let me see. Let me get some cards. Okay, reinvention. I like that though. Bound. Okay. That feels family ties though. Children. Yeah. Oh my God. Finances and career. Okay. The wheel. I like it. Okay. I don't even know if I need any other cards. It's very we'll see. Okay, what it feels like right now. I'm going to say right now because things are shifting, right? So we have the bound, we have and then we have the children and finances, right? That was the thing. When I saw the bound card come out, like I said, it felt very family. And then I flipped out finances, career, and children. So either that's the situation they're in now. There is that breaking free of that, right? Because there's this freedom energy I feel, but it's not quite time. If it's not, if they're like not with somebody,
It could be an ex or it could be the parents, right? But it could be something around the upbringing. Something is definitely holding them back from moving forward. And this is them. I'm not even getting anything about any feelings for you. I will pull that in a second. However, this seems what's important right now because they're almost bound, restrained by these feels very confiant energies. It does. I feel very temporary though, because we have the reinvention with the wheel, right? So the wheel obviously turns in the favor, but here's the thing. It's interesting on this deck. I didn't even realize this, but there's like actually no head there. So now I'm reborn. So now what? So there's the almost, I'm just going to use this as almost like an analogy to explain what I'm feeling. It's almost like you are living with either a parent or because it feels like a younger energy and somebody's older. So it could be a parent, but that also could be childhood stuff, right? Something from the past, because there was that, remember I was saying past from the heartache. Or if it's an ex they're living with or somebody that it feels like, okay, they're gone now. So now what? Who am I without them? Where do I start? I have this new belief system. Or wait, the old one's gone, but what is the new one? So there's this reinvention energy. The wheel does turn. What it feels like it turns more favorably for them, and that they're going through something. They're gonna go through something that it's not even quite time for a new romance. But let me see something. Let me get into trying to see if I wanted to use another deck. Let me see. Yeah, there's still some healing going on. Okay, but that's a new start. Interesting. Let me grab one more. And then I'm going to get into what he actually thinks about you. Okay. Wow. Okay, I like this. So I've just been doing the 3 cards, past, present, future. We got the 5 of Wands. That's conflict and drama. That's also change, right? That's past. However, the Magician, that's new beginnings. That's manifestation. That's that reinvention. That's the wheel is turning. Karmic cycles completion. Moving into better days. Manifesting new energies, right? That's the present. So I like that. You're going to love this. Local card came out in the future. 2 of Cups. That's my twin flame, my romantic soulmate, your divine counterpart, the one you're supposed to be with. This is the one for now. So, like I said, it just felt like this old past stuff, whether it's family, upbringing, a parent, it feels more parent. But because with the children in finance, that could be the childhood stuff. If they were married, it feels very young energy. So I was going to say, if they were married, they're living with someone, it's like that cycle needs to be completed and move on to something else, but that it does not feel right. It feels more parental issues. It's almost like this is like a teenager or like early 20s person, and they're maybe are trying to find their place in the world, and maybe they find it and break free when they move out, and they start this new beginning. But then who are they outside of like living at home? It's interesting because there's a lot of joy and excitement and there's freedom, but it's a lot of like, now what energy. But I like it because, I mean, man, the 2 of Cups. All right, so let's pull a couple cards just in the future, because that was the past, the breaking free. The present, it's like this start anew. Where I see it right now, like if S was here, I would say, no, don't jump in a relationship yet, because there's alignment energy in the future for 2 of Cups. So it doesn't feel yet, but you're right at the beginning with the Magician and the wheel. It's like, you're there. You're like on the very edge of the seat. You're ready to jump off that cliff like the universe always catches you at school. It's just you're like 2 seconds away from it. So it's not a long waiting game, because it does feel the wheel shifts rather quickly. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, there definitely is love in there in the future. Wow. So we have the 2 and we have another 2, right? Let me see if I can get some more Page of Emotions. That's just on the bottom of the deck. Whoa. Another Page of Wands, 5 of Cups. Why do you make another 2? Oh my God. I normally, if you guys have seen my readings, I'm like, Spirit, don't give me more than 3 cards, right? Because it's a lot. Like, hearing, seeing, feeling, all this stuff, like trying to channel. So I'm like 3 cards at a time, and 4 came out. I was like, I don't want to take them. So it's like, take them. Like, damn it. But I understand why, because sometimes they tell me to take them, and I have to like release control and just listen. Because why? We have 2 pages. We also have a 2 of Cups 2 of material, and another 2 that's the high priestess, and another 2 that's the 2 of swords. Oh my God, right? But it's funny because I feel such an alignment energy with this, and it just feels a matter of time. So, ooh, I feel like I need to ask who's going to make the first move. What deck am I using? I guess we're using this. Oh, it's interesting. I haven't used this deck in like, I don't know, like a year. I've got way too many decks. I've got issues. Like we're under decks, and I got rid of a bunch of them anyways. Sorry. But this deck something made me gravitate. I was feeling a very younger energy. So I was like, it wasn't quite teenager. It was like a teenager moving out for the first time. You're in your 20s, something like that. And this actual card says younger woman in 25 years. So I mean, we could be dealing with somebody in their 20s up to 25 years old. However, that could also be their maturity level, right? But none of the other cards say. I think all the pages do in that deck, and soon I got out. No, I think I need the other deck. I think I need the other deck. We'll pull one anyways. I love tarot. I love spirit. Wow. Because I didn't put it down. You're like, oh, put the deck down, right? It says young woman, 25 years, right? That could be you. But listen, gender doesn't matter on tarot, okay? We're dealing with a man. It's just we all have masculine and feminine energy. Gender does not matter. But when this card is a divine feminine, that actually is the feminine energy. Whether S has it or you, we all have the feminine energy within us. It's interesting that I look down and I'm like, ooh, young woman of 25 years. Here's the feminine energy, and the divine feminine comes. Divine masculine, divine feminine with the 2 of cups, yeah. And the high priestess, you're gonna know it. Like, okay, I don't think Justin knows the. Oh, why did I say Justin? Ooh, didn't we just read? That's so interesting. I'm sorry. That was a misspoken. That was a misspoken S. I don't think S knows. It's either I don't think S knows that they have feelings for you, or it's going to develop in time, or they're not ready to admit it yet. It's almost like I do see love in the air. Again, it's future energies, right? Because I could see you guys almost like in a short trip. You might go travel somewhere. It's just like a weekend somewhere. However, it does feel what's to come. Because there's a lot of, with the 2s, it's alignment, but there's a lot of travel, right? It's interesting with this one because you have like the black and the white, the yin and the yang, right? That's more like divine energy, more kundalini energy. Yeah, I do definitely see potential for this relationship. I see it will be a relationship, but again, that's future energies. It's close because the wheel is turning, the magician's there in the present, but like today, maybe even this week, this month, it's almost over, I wouldn't act on anything. Like if I could tell us anything, I'm like, hold on, you have some other stuff going on. You're almost at the completion energy. But yeah, I mean, the wheel's going to turn in S's favor, and then the wheel's going to turn in your favor. And then it's like you guys are on the same Ferris wheel, right? So where you're going is a good place. Okay. All right, Priyanka, we will wrap up your reading right there. Too much. Yeah, there's a lot of 2s there. I'll just jump back in the chat. Okay, so new friend. Okay. Yes, I have ginger tea every morning, and it really helps. Ah, awesome. You know, I used to make that like the ginger turmeric tea I was just talking about. Every morning in the winter, I'm like, how weird. But then it got cold. I mean, it got hot, and I was like, I can't drink hot tea in the morning. I definitely need to get over that because I'm moving somewhere. It's about to be like 80 in the winter. So I can't give up you're right. I love the ginger tea. I love my ginger turmeric tea. Good for you, Poornima. Maybe I need to get back in it. I'll just sit in front of the air conditioning. I'm sorry. I'm on one today. Okay. All right. Priyanka. He is younger. See, I was like, I feel this younger energy. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. Let's catch up in the chat. Silently watching as I eat. I love it. Sylvia, you're awesome. Xena. Oh, hi. How are we doing? I'm going to explain how to get you added on the list. Yes, 20. Perfect. Thank you for confirming that because I was like, it feels 20s. I mean, the cards definitely do, but like, Yeah, no, it's always good to hear that. She's laughing. I love it. Oh, I've been laughing all day. Too much. Okay. I see Nusha asking about Chris. I'm going to jump in and explain what's going on. Okay. So I do this in between every reading. I guys give you a little update on how to get your name on the list, how to get your free reading. Let me just catch up on the chat, and I'm almost at the end. Oh, oh my God, I'm going to say the name wrong. Kinkasha Burma. I'm so sorry if I say that wrong. Can you ask a question? Okay. I see you wanted to ask a question. I see Nusha. Nusha, 5 July, has asked about Chris the Gemini about 3 times. So we're going to see how we can get them a reading. I'm going to give them the update. Okay. What direction is this going? Papu Das. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, you're welcome, Priyanka. Ruksana Sharma. Hello. How are we doing? All right. So we just did reading number 4, right? So perfect timing. Can you ask the question? Here's what we're doing, right? So every Tuesday, I want to do 5 free readings. And we just got through 4 of them. So we have 1 more today. That is for M Goll. So today's readings were full. I have a little bit of a wait list here. If you guys check the description, it will we're booked until August. But if you guys have been here on a previous week and you've already signed up to get a reading, you guys can check the description and you'll know what week you'll get your reading. If you guys are brand new to my channel, or you've been on and you just want a reading and you haven't signed up yet, all you got to do is drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat. However, if you want a certain type of reading, make sure you put that next to the hashtag free tarot. Make sure you say hashtag free tarot love reading, hashtag free tarot general reading, hashtag free tarot in your question, whatever it is. And I will get you on the list. If I don't see anything next to the hashtag free tarot, I'll just give you guys a general reading. And I will take them first come, first serve. So when this is over, I will go through the chat and I will get everybody, whoever says it first, all the way to last. I'll just get you guys on the list. I'll update it in the comments, and then next week it will be in the description. So you can see the updated list in the comments. However, next week going forward, you'll see your name in the description. And hashtag me too. Okay. All right. Okay. So AVJNR, can you ask a question? So I'm not sure when you just put that in. I just explained like 2 minutes ago what we're doing. So to get you guys' name on the list, you guys can go back just like 2 minutes and see how to get your name on the list. And then I'm going to jump into the last spot. And then after M Goll's reading, I'll explain what we're doing here again and how to get your guys' name on the list. Okay. Oh, thank you, Kiki. I appreciate you so much. Okay. All right, Nusha, I got your question. I need a hashtag Putero to get you on the list. Okay. Papi Das. Papu. I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Papu Das. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to jump into the 5th reading. If you guys missed the explanation, just go back 2 minutes. M Goll has been waiting for a reading on love. Did we have an updated question, M Goll, or was it just love? I think you did, and it was like way up in the chat. You could go try to find it, but if you're on, if you want to drop me your question in the chat, I'll drink my wake up juices today that got me a little slap happy. My kombucha. Okay, thank you. There we go. M Goll's got me updated. Greatly appreciate it. Give me another sip of my psychic smoothie. You know what I think it is? I think it's the kombucha with the apple cider vinegar mixed together. Because I drink them both like daily, but not on the same day. Like I'll drink a kombucha one day, I'll drink the apple cider vinegar another day. But drinking them both at the same time has got me a little loopy. Because it's not a lack of sleep. Even though I felt a little lethargic, I got plenty of sleep. So it's got to be the 2 mixed together. Because I swear I'm just a little goofy today. Don't mind me. All right. So M Goll says, I need more angel advice for my love reading. How to behave when my ex is back to take our relationship to the next level. I asked for guidance. So that's our problems. Ask for guidance. So our problems do not arise again. Okay. So basically advice and guidance, how to handle the ex. Okay, so there's separation. This is, do we first want to ask, is this person coming back?
let's see. We'll see what the cards say, but basically what to do. Whoa, hold on. There's a bunch going on in the chat. Okay, he's an Aries and you're a Cancer. Okay. Afsana, how are we doing? Okay. So, I just explained, Afsana, I just explained, it's probably like 3-4 minutes ago now. I'm going to jump into reading number 5. However, it looks like you just jumped on. So if you want to go back a couple minutes, I just explained how to get your name on the list to do a reading. Okay. Pardon me. So we're going to jump in for M. Goll. And hello, Nix. How are we doing? Thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to see what's going on with M. Goll and the X and how to handle the relationship, some advice, some guidance. It's interesting. Because the energy definitely shifted. I was like a softer, more spoken person. I'll tie it all in with the cards, but they were showing me a book, but I was hearing the word reading. We'll see what's going on with that. I don't even want this deck. We want to know. All right, let's get some cards out for M. Goll. Because I see the throat chakra, but it's definitely attached to it's like there's a chain around it with the word patience. Give me a second. Let's see what else we got. There's definitely a worth waiting for energy coming forward. Let me see. 3 of Wands. Oh, I like that. The Lovers. Okay. Where'd that card go? So I'll stick with a little. As if everybody had a love reading, I want a timeline. We're doing the past, present, future. Lovers in the past, 5 of Cups in the present, 3 of Wands in the future. Okay. We're going to. I mean, generally speaking, yeah, 3 of Inspiration, 3 of Wands. Wow, that just came out twice. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to dive into your question in 1 second. I just want to see what's going on. And this is why sometimes I like to know as like little as possible, because then I'm like, oh, well, it answers the question of what you just said, right? So things are good. There's the Lovers. You guys meet. You're in a romance, right? Book of the 5. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of drama. Things are not adding up. Okay, 3s are waiting. However, it's interesting because it does feel worth waiting for in this. And what clarified it is another 3 of Wands, 3 of Inspiration, and the exact same card. So when these come out together, it's definitely emphasizing that waiting energy. But however, maybe now is not the right time because we do have the 7 of Inspiration and 7 of Wands. So it's like pushing away the world. It almost feels like I'll hurt the ones that are closest to me. At least right now. What else do we want to get into? Let me see. Let's see what else we got. Fresh start. But yeah, but look at, see, it's still just baby. It's still growing. I like that, right? Because that's what I was like, it's like, I know 3s are waiting, but I'm like, it will work itself out in the end. There's some mental issues. I'm not sure if it's mental health, but there's something going on with the mind. It feels a little distracted, but it's kind of all over the place. I'm assuming I'm tapping into the partner's energy or the ex's energy because it really feels unfocused and a little unmotivated. But I also feel a little bit like I don't think anxiety, I feel like anxiety and depression might be a little bit too strong because it's very much borderline where it's like there's some mental stuff going on that could lead to mental health stuff. It's almost coming in as cautionary warning stuff. If stuff happened in the past, sure, that's a real thing that they're going through. Don't ignore that. However, don't let this person, how do I word this word that actually makes sense? Because listen, mental health stuff is for real, right? People actually have depression, anxiety, all that stuff. However, so I'm not trying to take away from that, and there are ways to get out of it, right?
That's a whole mindset thing with law of attraction, which I'm not going to get into at the second because I will be like an hour rant. This is what it kind of feels like. And I was trying to say this word, I don't offend somebody. It kind of feels like, really? Okay, this is what they want me to say. If you guys get into a argument, a tiff, bickering, something, don't let them use any mental health issues as like the scapegoat, or I only did it because I'm depressed, or I'm anxious, or my anxiety made me do this. Sure, address whatever's going on with the mind, because it's very cluttered energy. It's very much like I can't focus. I'm all over the place. That's what it feels like. And sure, that stuff needs to be addressed. However, don't let them take that out on you. Don't let that be the reason that's the justification for why you guys bicker and fight, because you can address that and still find a healthy coping skill to deal with in the relationship, right? It's almost like you have to be the scapegoat for that, and that's not fair to you. I don't like that. Oh, I love it. I love it. The answer is yes. Oh, because right, I mean, we do have the fresh start, but good things take time to those who wait. Like I felt, the waiting energy, it's worth waiting for. It's worth waiting for. So it's definitely don't give up on love, family, right? Definitely don't give up on love. It's just going to take some time to grow. It's still that baby step, right? You have to crawl before you walk. Let's get into some advice and guidance. It's interesting because, okay, let me get a card on that first. Oh my God, it's an ace. I am always rewarded for all that I do. Ace of Pentacles. Let me see. They might need some acknowledgement, though. Whether it's stemming from, it might be like, it might come off at certain times as like this needy energy, but I think it really stems from, it's like, I need attention. I need attention. I need attention. So if they're acting out, and it might have been as a kid, it's all coming from this over anxious energy and they don't know what to deal with it. Like, honestly, I would tell them to like ground yourself, maybe go walk barefoot in the grass, maybe meditate, like do some breathing exercises, because their energy is all over the place. It's up here. There's all this excitement, but it's just, and so they might have, especially in the past, like maybe even in school, acted out, but they're doing it for attention. So I'm always rewarded for everything I do. It almost feels like maybe they need words of affirmation. Maybe that's their love language, because it's almost like I have to say, I don't mean this bad. I don't want this to come out like sarcastic, but like, oh, damn it. You need to say it with love, but it's almost like that pat on the back, or at a girl, or at a boy, or good for you. Like they were showing me like, give him the gold star. And I was like, that feels kind of like, I didn't want it to come out the wrong way. But it's almost like, no, celebrate the little things you do. If somebody is, I'm just going to go with this as an example. I don't know if this is exactly it, but if somebody's having a bad day and they're trying to overcome and stuff, but hey, those little things, say, it took me everything to get out of bed today. I'm dealing with depression, but I got up and I got a shower, I went on a job interview, whatever it is. This is general, it's just to speak. It's almost like, hey, you're doing amazing. Like, give them that positive, not just affirmations, because I'm thinking words of affirmations is their love language. They definitely need to hear that. They need to see it too, but words are really strong. But they need the encouragement, right? Maybe they can't give themselves that. Maybe they were lacking with that growing up. And that could be why that acting out energy I'm feeling, because it's all the stuff here. They need to ground. This is a lot of mental stuff. Definitely grounding would help them. But for you, it's like words of affirmation, affirming what they're doing. They need some reassurance. Just in general in life, it was what it feels like. Let's see. Do I want anything else from this deck? Okay, the Tower. Anything else flip? Yep, one more. Knight of Cups. Yeah, they need that love offer. It's almost like, well, let's see what else we got. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I take the time to nourish myself. The Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is my cup is full, but it feels like with them, when their cup gets full, they dump it out. Now, whether they purposely do that, it's almost like self-sabotaging, because maybe they're not comfortable in that energy and they're looking for somebody else to fill up that Nine of Cups. They have to fill up their own cup, but they're looking for somebody else to come. That's that Knight of Cups. So somebody else has to be the knight in shining armor. Somebody else has to be the savior. I'm looking for that external validation to satisfy me. Really, that's not what anybody should be doing, but that's what it kind of feels like for them. It's interesting, the Tower, but it actually came out in reverse. So I surrender and I know how to go forward. feel like that's what they need to hear. Again, I don't, well, that's kind of generally, but it just kind of, it's what they need to hear, but I don't know if they're going to hear until they're ready. And I think that's where the free will energy I was feeling is coming in. Yeah, King of Wands. It's almost like it's easier to stand alone. That's that pushing away energy. Let's get back to advice and guidance. Maybe you guys could do something together, like an outing. There's the 8 of Voices. Okay. Yes, words of affirmation is coming really strong. However, if they're not like into like the self-care or spiritual practices or something, maybe you guys go do it together. And if it's like too much to say, let's go to a meditation class or a breathwork class. I mean, you don't have to do that, right? If that's not your thing, no big deal. But just go for a walk in nature. Like go walk through a forest preserve, or go walk by the lake, or go to something. Because just being around the elements will kind of help ground, center, and align this person. It's almost like I feel it. Oh, you did actually. I was going to say feel an Aries energy. I think it was you. I think you said that. Yeah, I'm not sure it was on whose side. It doesn't really matter. Oh, did you say Aries and Taurus? Anyways, whatever. It doesn't matter. Going back to the grounding. So it's these little things. So it's literally like if they can't do it for themselves, make it fun for them. So let's go for a walk. And it's like, oh, but I'll hold your hand, honey, and we'll walk around the block, right? Or whatever it is. But it's like you doing it together. Because right now it's almost like they need that accountability partner. And they need to know, not that you're there, but it's maybe that you're not going anywhere. And even if you've shown that, it does feel they're still kind of longing for that. Because, I mean, they do have some baggage to get through with the Tower and 8 of Voices. It's almost like, I don't know if that's a little strong, but it's almost like dealing with the baby. That's a little strong. But that could be the nurturing and how long it's going to take. Let me see if I can get a card on that. Okay, I like that. 1 of Swords, right? Ace of Swords, because we do have 2 aces now, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Simply put, definitely, because you said, when is this person coming back? We've now got 2 aces, fresh starts, new beginning. We've literally got the fresh start, and the answer is yes. So yes, this is a partnership that's meant to be, but you almost have to handle them with kid gloves. That's probably that baby energy I was feeling, at least for now, because they're going through, I'm telling you, every time I try to tap in their energy, my mind is like, they've got some mental conflict. If it's not mental health, it's mental conflict. It's all over the place. They for them, if they could get grounded and structured and focused, like they honestly need some structure and some focused energy. I'm telling you, your relationship would be a lot easier. So if you have to help them, like write out a schedule, or get them motivated, or get them focused, that would actually help the relationship. But like I said, words of affirmation and doing things together, what you know would kind of help them. It's like, go do that activity with them. So then they'll like want to be hands-on. It's almost like you have to be hands-on, right, to help them through this, because it's, you guys will jump this hurdle together. And yeah, then the tree starts to sprout even more and it becomes a huge old tree, right? But it's definitely worth waiting for energy. Just trying to see if I got anything else out of the cards. I think their mind is really like, I don't know if it's their mindset, I'm better off alone, or it's better to be alone, or it's better to, something about, is that the runner energy? There's some quote like, it's better to love and lost than never loved at all, but maybe they think it's the opposite way. Something about being alone. Maybe that's a pushing out the world, but because it's like, even if you show up, they're still not like believing that you're there. There's some, but it's not you. It's, I'm telling you, it's that mental conflict. But they do get through it, but you have to be by their side, like holding their hand to get through it. So it's this very gentle, nurturing energy, because they kind of need that, because they're not giving themselves that gentle, nourishing, either one, both of them work, put them together, energy. And then once they see it, this consistency, the routine, which I think they need, they'll be able to start doing it for themselves, because maybe they're not able to do it for themselves now. So that's when you kind of come in, you guys do it together, and then it becomes their routine, their life, and it's good. And they've got this good flow that gets that out of that crazy head energy. And I didn't mean crazy in a bad way, just like chaoticness, a lot of mental energy. So, okay. All right. And go. We'll wrap up your reading.
And let's jump into the chat, see what's going on with everybody. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Where did we leave off on? Okay. Azel. Oh, Azel. Hello. How are we doing? Okay. Yes, I will give you, I'll let you guys know how to get a reading in 2 seconds. Goll's giving me a smiley face. Akansha. Brima. Okay, we have a question. Another love all around. Okay, so we got questions. Take my question. Yes, I'll take your question. Sorry, I totally have a sense of humor today. Dear, please use Romance Angels too. Did I not use Romance Angels? I'll pull you a card about Romance Angels. How did I not use Romance? See? Goll even know what kind of decks I got. Goll's like, where's my Romance Angels card? You got all the romance cards out. You can get, hold on. Oh, it's funny because I was like, releasing the old, like clearing. I didn't know, but we can also cut the release your ex. But I think it was like releasing the old energies, right? The religious backer, and it's safe for you to love. But that's what the thing. It was like, remember I was saying, even if you show up and do something, they were still like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you're going to be here. You give me no reason not to believe you, but I still don't believe you. But that's just there's something that they're trapped in an illusion of fear by. But I'm telling you, I was like, release, and the release came up. So whether it's for them releasing us something in the past, something an ex did to them, that's on their side. I think the religious factor is just a belief, and that could also be about how they hang muse. Another queen. Wow, Queen of Inspiration and Queen of Pentacles. 2 queens came out. But they also need to see how they view something, right? It's a change in perspective. It could be it has to do with anything of the mind, the mental stuff, or how they view, like, I'm not going to go to yoga meditation. I'm not spiritual, but okay, sure, I'll go walk in the nature with you. Like, sure, that's grounding. That's spiritual practices. Like, you might have to get through them in a different way and then get them out of their comfort zone and doing something new. And then they start doing it for themselves. Okay, we got some Romance Angel cards in there. Okay. All right. Nusha's asking again about Chris the Gemini. You're welcome, Goll. Oh, you love this deck. Yeah, I love it too. Okay, Kiki. Hashtag free tarot channel, please. All right. Let's break it down one more time. We just did reading number 5. So every Tuesday I'll jump on and I'll do 5 free readings. And basically we're on a little bit of wait list, right? So I got my little notebook here and we are on a wait until October. So doesn't mean you can't get a reading. I'll still get you guys on the list. It's just first come, first serve. So all you got to do is drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat. One word, # free tarot. All one word, hashtag free tarot. And then if I don't see anything next to it, I'll just give you a general reading. If you guys want a love reading, hashtag free tarot, love reading. If you got a question, hashtag free tarot, question. Whatever it is you want to know about, career guidance, anything, just make sure you put it after the hashtag free tarot so I could see what to give you guys a reading on. I'll take you guys first come, first serve. So I'll go through the chat as soon as we're done here, and I will update the list and I'll put it into the comments section, right? And then next week you can check the description because that'll also have it in there. So always can check back, and any descriptions after it's in the comment, it will be updated so you guys know what week to tune back into. So every reading or every week we'll keep doing 5 more people. And then after I get the comments updated, I think I'm gonna have to go take a nap. Don't usually nap in the middle of the day, but I don't know. My energy is very off today. So we'll wrap up today's reading right there. You're so welcome, Goll. And next week we'll be back. Oh yeah, one more announcement. Yes, next week, August 31st. Only for next week. Only for the 31st. We're not going to be here at 11 a.m. Next week on August 31st, we're going to be here at 1:11 p.m. Okay, so one time only. So August 31st, if you're on that list, we will do your reading at 1:11 p.m. and then we'll pick back up at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So every Tuesday after the 31st, besides the 31st, it's 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll do 5 free psychic tarot readings.
And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for signing up and allowing me privilege to give you guys the readings. And then we will wrap it up. So if you guys got anything on this reading, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. This way I know you got something and it resonated. If you guys haven't yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and there's a bell right next to it. You want to hit the bell and turn on all notifications because I do daily videos. And I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right. Thanks for tuning in and laughing with me today. We had some lighter energies here and it's a good time. So thank you guys so much for watching and be blessed.